This is a massive challenge for our pop stars. I am going to demand that they, give it their all.
I know nothing about opera. The difference between pop, they are worlds apart. I don't want to fall flat on my face.
There is a lot of pressure. I mean, I want to do well, and I know everyone else will be expecting me to do well because I'm a pop singer.
Excellent, excellent. Well, actually, it's 8. It's 8 pop stars. We've got 7 of them here today. Who's missing? Who's not here?
Alex from Blur is not here. He's got other engagements, but
he's blurring today, yes.
I have to say, I saw you all around the Loose Women's studios yesterday, because I know you were rehearsing it, and I have to say, you all look pretty nervous, and obviously I've met quite a few of you before, you're very confident, and you did all kind of look quite scared.
Well,
it is a scary thing. Let's say it together in harmony. Yeah. It is. It's very frightening, and it's kind of, I don't know, for me at least, I feel almost silly even attempting it because Catherine and Rolando, they've spent their whole lives, being able to sing like this, and to readjust yourself to sing like this has just been a fun process. But we're starting over. It's exciting though.
What way do you have to readjust yourself, Kim? Because I mean, I've personally heard you singing. She serenaded me for my birthday, for instance. We know this. And you can sing, and you had a lovely rendition of Fields of Gold, for instance. I've heard you singing. What then have you to tweak to make that different to this next level?
It's not even a tweak. It's like a full overhaul, completely. It's completely. You have to basically start again, because you can't. I mean, it makes me realise that as a pop singer, I'm quite lazy. Because I just open my mouth and sing, and I don't think about breathing or where it's coming from or anything else. You just make a noise. It's not, this is like really technical. There's so many things involved and so much to think about. It's really hard.
Because Marcella, I would think from the music you did with Shakespeare's Sister, some of it was quite high and I wouldn't say operatic, but I could imagine your voice being quite suited to this kind of music. Are you feeling that, or are you finding it just as difficult as Kim?
Well, we just kind of used to dabble, did like a bastardized version of opera, little stuff in some of the songs. But it's still very difficult because it's really disciplined, completely, like Kim was saying, out of the comfort zone of just being able to open your mouth and do anything. I'm finding it really hard, but it's also exciting. But she's amazing.
She is.
Really
she's
good.
amazing.
Have you all heard each other, or are you doing all still separately?
Finally.
We all heard each other yesterday because we had a dress rehearsal yesterday, which was scary. We were all really scared. Yes. We are all really scared.
But everybody did amazing. It was so cool to watch. And you're really pulling for each other, too.
Well, you're Rolando. You must be so fed up with people calling you Ronaldo, but it's Rolando.
No problem.
Where are you from, Rolando?
I'm from Mexico.
From Mexico. And when did you start opera singing?
I started when I was 20 years old. I mean, I sang all my life. Singing was the most important thing of my life.
So you're mentoring. So are you actually teaching them singing, or is this more about performance and...
Well, I would see myself more like somebody inspiring them. I'm very happy to be walking the same path with them. So honestly, I'm learning as much from them as I hope I can.
Could you sing pop? Could you do what Vanessa and Danny do, for instance? There, and could you?
No, I think every performer is individual, and I think they all have something special to say, and I would not...
So, Catherine, just the way they have to learn to be pained, and I like that expression, because there is a lot goes on in your face when you sing, and because you've you've done with various albums and things, you've done different types of music and gone into those different areas.
Yeah.
Is it a big gear change for you? I mean, one would have thought it would be easier to do what they do, but not necessarily if you're trained the way you are.
Yeah, I don't know which way is more difficult, because I think if you're classically trained, then you've got to try and not to think about that if you're going to take on a pop song. But I suppose it's just taking on a different technique, and I have to say, in fairness to them all, they've been brilliant. Everyone has come in and they've been so dedicated, haven't they, and just worked really hard.
Work. So this has been going about 7 weeks, I think, up to the live performance tonight. And this, of course, this is going right back to your roots, because before you started performing and recording, you were a singing teacher, weren't you? So is it nice to be teaching again?
Yeah, I always said that I wanted to go back and do some teaching, and nobody ever believed me. They said, you won't ever do that again. And when I heard about this programme, it's brilliant, and I'm having the most fun. You know, I think we've been really lucky.
Yeah, but
to have
these
such
programmes don't work with people having fun and being nice. I mean, there has to be. Darius, who's in there stirring it up? Who's in there causing trouble then? What happens?
Well, there's a reason why Alex isn't here today. It's because... honestly, this has been the most incredible week. I mean, it's just been
But you've got Meatloaf, haven't you? And Lawrence Llewellyn and Bowen.
Yes.
And they're the...
Judges.
I mean, we've got a rock opera god in Meatloaf, and he's such a big character. And Rolando is perhaps not only the most wonderful mentor in terms of his energy, but he's also one of the funniest guys on TV. I mean, you will fall in love with this man.
Do you mean to be funny, Rolando?
No. I mean, he's saying that just because I told him a joke just before that.
He is being so well behaved in this live
really
show.
Yeah.
I'm a serious opera singer. What do you expect?
It's early for him.
The quietest I've ever seen him. Yeah, he hasn't sung yet. Come on.
So Vanessa,
It's too early in the morning.
Of all the girls in the Saturdays, why did you decide to go ahead and do this? Because it's a big ask, and you're so young and you're doing so well. Why do you need to put yourself through this pain? Not at all. Not at all, but she's just starting out.
You're just more developed.
I mean, it's such a good experience for me, and I love all fields of music, and, you know, I love pop music and musical theatre, so to be able to say that I've been trained classically, you know, I'm never going to be a classical singer or as good as that, but to say that I've been trained that way is amazing, and, you know, it's going to help me loads.
And Danny, have you ever had a singing lesson in your life, or did you just start singing and be a pop star now?
Do you know what? It just came out one day and I thought, oh, maybe I can sing. And
Were you not in the choir at school or anything?
I was actually, yeah.
Yeah, see?
But I got picked on. Like, and I was like, oh, then I got out of it quick. So, so I got sort of bullied for what I did, you know, and then just stuck.
You were doing the rock version of Silent Night.
Yeah. And then yeah, I mean, it's great because my first lesson I was like doing sit-ups on the floor, and I was like, what the hell is this?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what was it? But then I started to understand it more, and you know, it's very technical and it's really good fun to learn, and it's obviously, you know, it's going to help me.
How many years would it take, though, Catherine, you know, for somebody in the real world to train as an opera singer? And you're expecting
you reckon
these guys
you're not
to
fully
do it.
developed yet, don't you?
No, I don't feel like as a mezzo-soprano that I'm ready. But I think with this kind of singing, I don't think you ever know. I think we're always learning. And I feel like I'm learning from them, and also to stand and watch Rolando. You know, I sometimes forget that I'm supposed to be mentoring. I'm watching him, thinking, "Wow, this is amazing."
And you're saying,
"Yeah."
Did you hear the drums, Rolando?
No, that's Fernando.
Fernando.
All right.
Nice try.
Ronaldo, okay, Ronaldo.
So, Rolando,
Call me Ricardo.
what are you going to be looking for in your opera star?
For them, I think opera singing is the most difficult way of singing. So they are pushing their limits, and they're doing very well. I think they all can do better and better, and we have to be tough with them.
Jimmy, are you pushing your limit? Because when you look back at the great archive of the Osmonds over the years, it's gone from barber shop stuff right through to pop stuff. I mean, you must have tried most things.
Yes, but this is a major challenge. But it's one that's kind of a personal thing for me. I really wanted to experience this, and I love to grow and learn new things. And I really am enjoying watching everybody grow. I think people will love this show because you really see how far everybody has come.
Do any of you cry? Does anybody cry?
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
I cried already.
I sing in French.
You sing in French?
Yeah, me and Kim were singing in French. Sorry. Yeah, Marcel had a little cry, didn't you? But
And Kim was about to cry. Kim was about to cry.
Yeah.
Why
And then you
can't-
were cutting some onion the other day.
I was trying.
Can I just say, my mum, who's no longer with us, was a trained opera singer, and the only trained singer in our family. And so, just to say, for my family, that's why I'm doing this for my mum. So hopefully she's up there watching.
But Bernie,
Yeah.
you're already in one of the great classical groups,
yeah.
groups of the country, the Nolans. I mean, just could put it up like that.
Your mother
What a
is gonna be
year
proud
it's
of
been
you.
for you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a great year for us, yeah.
Who would have thought?
Well, it's live tonight. I hate to scare you guys, but remind you it's
Don't say
live
it, don't
tonight.
say it.
They didn't tell us that.
Yeah.
I thought we pre-recorded it
We were
last
trying to
night.
keep it quiet, but I thought I'd break it to you gently today. It's live tonight, 9 o'clock, ITV1.
And just
Good luck
just
to
one
you
thing
all.
before we go. In days of old, to sing like this, male and female, you had to have a bigger frame, or often people had a bigger frame. Is that no longer the case?
I think this was always a taboo. Singers throughout history of opera have had all shapes. That is not important. You become a loudspeaker of yourself, and it's about how you use your whole body. It's not true that you need a big body.
Perfect example.
Perfect example. I tell you, I love the way you play football as well. I must say.
Thank you very much. But I don't have that back account.
Folks, good luck. Lovely seeing you all again. What a nice guy. Nice idea for a programme. We like that. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.